I apologize for the voice because I think I might be fighting off a cold or allergies, or both. Anyway, I wanted to make a quick video as an open letter to martial arts parents, the second one. Basically, what I want to say is because it's happened more than once. One person may think that it is straw that broke the camel's back, perhaps, but it's happened more than once. Parents, please don't sign your children up for martial arts classes hoping that your child will get hurt or hoping that a lesson will be taught to them. As in, they'll get some kind of beating that you feel that they need because of how they act. Well, you know, I understand physical discipline, the thing of giving a child a spanking or what have you, that's one thing. But signing up the child for a martial arts class hoping that they catch a beat down because the child is arrogant or the child is being violent, I don't know about that. I think a better place to take the child if they have some type of aggression issue or just severe disobedience where you feel that a stranger or some of the stranger students, or even if you know the person, someone besides you needs to really, roundhouse kick them to get them to behave. Perhaps you should put the child in a psychiatrist or psychologist's office. Maybe the child needs therapy. Maybe the family needs therapy. I don't know. But unless, well, this is what I would say. Why don't you take them to a psychiatrist or a psychologist? And if the psychiatrist or psychologist recommends martial arts as a form of therapy to help them gain self control, that's one thing. But, standing behind my students where the child can't see, telling the student to kick the child or punch them, or hoping that I do it with your nonverbal cues and your hand signals and your head nods and facial expressions and other things. Please, no. No, please. If you need your child to get their aggression under control or to be more obedient, trying to manipulate the situation so that the child gets hurt is probably not a good idea. I think that it's only going to teach the child aggression. I will say this. I think this is mostly to like teenage children. Some of you teenage children who go out and get into fights with people to try to prove how bad you are. Maybe that might be the only way where, that might be the only situation where I could see a parent putting a child in martial arts because the child thinks they bad and they get into a class with people who are trained and they find out that they're not as bad as they think they are. And then they could change and actually become a good, serious student. They can have a change of heart. But again, I would think that you should probably discuss even that idea with a qualified mental health professional. I assume when people come to my class, my target market, I would say, is just people that want to be able to protect themselves. Probably from people like the child that you want to sign up in the martial arts class because you think the child has a problem with aggression or hurting people. So I assume that. I assume that they come wanting to protect themselves. Now, I have recently started asking. I used to do it before. I didn't do it as often, but I'm doing it now. I ask, why are you taking Taekwondo? Once the judo club gets off the ground, first day I'm going to ask people, why are you taking judo? Especially children, why? I say, why are you taking this? And when I hear things that, I don't think are the right reasons, I offer correction. I don't try to humiliate anybody or anything like that. I just offer some correction and explain that the purpose for martial arts is self-protection or protection of others. It's not to be the aggressor. Because these techniques can be used to hurt people. So again, I just want to wrap this up by saying, parents, please don't sign a child up hoping that the child gets a beating. Because that's not going to do anybody any good, in my opinion. If you want to do that, I'll let you, like I said, if you have that idea, why don't you discuss it with a psychiatrist or a psychologist? Take the child to some type of therapy. Then, if the psychiatrist or psychologist thinks that course of action will be safe for your child and it won't inflame things or make things worse, and then I guess you could do it. Anyway, I hope you have a good day, and I hope you come soon. And if you want to take lessons, and that's one more thing, I teach adults too. I teach ages 3 to 103. So, if you want to join, go to any of the links on this channel. That should, if you go to the channel's main page, there are links to how to take classes. And hopefully soon I will be set up online to take private lessons. I already have one student right now that does private lessons, and that's working out well. I have one private lesson student. Now that high of a rate either, but I have one private lesson student right now. I could probably use a couple more. So if you want to do that, go to the main channel page and check out all the contact information. Thank you, and have a blessed day.